stream. Thank you guys for joining if you are watching this as a video, but just know I'm glad you're here all the same. So, a little channel update while we're here and talking about it. We're at 1,886 subscribers. Thank you guys. We were at 1,769 hours of public watch time. Yeah, we almost got as much watch time as we do subscribers, which is good. We're getting there. You know, we only need, like, I don't know the math on it, but it ain't far off from getting some super chats, donations, and memberships, which isn't, a bad deal. But with that out of the way, time to get to the community stream. So feel free to hop in the comments and talk as much as you want. I reply to these even after they become videos. So if you find something at a specific time that you want to talk about as just a normal everyday thing, feel free. Timmy said, "Hi, my dude. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. It's early in the morning. I am just getting off of work, so figured I might as well get the live stream out the way right now. So, good morning. I'm chilling, sitting here, drinking some coffee. I'll try and stay up as late as possible, then go to bed. Bless me. I'll probably tell my wife to wake me up when she gets up. So, it'll probably be more of a nap than anything. And probably going to play some Fortnite later tonight, or later today, and try and just enjoy it as much as possible. Because I have to go right back to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But it's only 2 days, then I get 2 days off. So I'm going to try and get as much public watch time in as possible. So watch as much as you can. If you have to, put me on your phone, tablet, laptop, whatever. Set me aside, play you a video game. Ooh, coffee sounds good for you. I guess it kind of is. I wouldn't know. I enjoy it, so they say if it tastes good, it has to for you, right? Probably not, but I mean, it's good. My cup has a little ghost and a mushroom on it. He's a crazy ghost. Well, right now he's a caffeinated ghost. I love some coffee, especially early in the morning. Coffee's good. I thought I could see steam. Because it's cold. It's decent. It's not cold outside, but it's like, it's a decently low temperature. It's like not an average temperature we have around here. Do you have a wife? I do have a wife. She is currently in bed asleep in the living room. Or not in the living room, in the bedroom. I don't know why I said living room. Yeah, that's the lack of sleep talking, if you couldn't tell. And you can see it under my eyes right now because I'm kind of tired. So in my CarCast that I think it's currently uploading this one, I talked about my ideal living room setup, and I talked a little bit about it. And if you're interested in that, you have to check it out for yourself. But what is her name? So her YouTube name is @ExoticAlienGaming, and if you want to check her out, you can. She is linked in the description of my channel. All you have to do is go to my main page, click on links. She has her own YouTube channel, and you can check her out. If you want to know her actual name, it's Michaela. So you can call her that, but I think when it comes to social media, she wants to be called Exotic. So you can just call her Exotic, and she'll answer to that. But if you want to conversate, the chat's open. Feel free to conversate. Like Gojo's doing. What's up, Gojo? Everything's good, brother. What's up? Scarlett said hi. Hello, Scarlett. Timmy said, I subscribed to her. Good. She needs as many subscribers as she can get. She might actually commit to streaming full time. 11 days for my birthday. Hey, attaboy, go Joe. Happy early birthday. Just in case in 11 days you aren't watching. And 6 subs for 100. Hey, you're not far off, brother. You're not far off. If I had more people watching, I'd tell them to go subscribe to you to help you out, give you an early birthday present. But there's only 8 people watching, and I think some of them might already be subscribed. I just had something black fall out of my hair on my nose. I think it was black anyway. I don't know. Whatever. Hello, Caleb. What's up? I'm gonna go to your YouTube channel and put on all notifications. Did you just start live? I did just start this live like 5 minutes ago. Whose birthday is it? Gojo's birthday is in 11 days. Hey, Caleb. Welcome to the live stream, brother. Thank you for joining. Well, I just noticed there's 22 people watching. Hello, everybody. This is my community live stream. I'm Demon Slayer. You can call me Demon or Damon. Don't bother me, whichever one you want to call me. Robert Bozer said hi. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Like I said, this is a community live stream. Feel free to hop in the chat and tell us about your day. How you doing? Where you at? How close is it to your birthday? Hey, little guy. Look at all my moderators. We got all the moderators in here. I think I'm a moderator on most of you guys this channel too. On some of my my other accounts that I don't do live streaming on. I'll be watching y'all on my other accounts. If you're curious, I'm drinking coffee. The nectar of the gods. It's good stuff. Figured since I already got to brush my teeth this morning before I lay down to go to sleep. Might as well get the stuff that's going to stain my teeth out the way now. That way when I brush later, it just washes it off. You're so close to 2K. I am, but I'm not in a rush to hit 2K subs. Like, I wouldn't mind if we hit 2,000 subs, but like, I'm not in a big rush. I'm focused on the public watch time right now and just getting as much of it as possible while I can. Like, so I have a very few days of off time. So during my off time, I'm trying to get as much of it as possible. Can't find it. What are you doing today? Probably gonna nap a little bit and then probably play some Fortnite this afternoon. You're looking amazing now with beard, or now. You're looking amazing, no with beards. Well, I ain't got one right now. It's growing back quickly, but I shaved it all off. Caleb said hi again. Bud You Spence said hi. Gojo said, oh, okay. Can I please be a mod? Weren't you a mod before and I had to remove you because you couldn't act right? Kristen Fees said hi. Hello, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining. This is a community-based channel. Please feel free to communicate in the chat as much as you want. Please don't say nasty things. Please don't say a lot of cuss words. And please don't bully nobody. Those are the only rules you have to follow. And don't be speaking religion or politics. I'm adding those two to the rule list. No religion, no politics. It's not what we're here to do. We all believe in something. We all don't believe in something. That's how it is. And we don't talk about politics because I think that's rude to do on a community live stream. So, with that being said, does anyone have... Oh, I asked this question this morning on my CarCast video. If you had, like, let's say like $200 to spare where you didn't have to pay bills if you're an adult, or you had everything you wanted as a kid, or, you know, a teenager or a young kid that you didn't need things particularly, what would you spend your extra $200 on? And I don't mean like on a video game, not on a video game, not on snacks, not on stupid stuff. So like me, if I had $200, I would go to Walmart and I'd buy 150 or Yeah, 150-inch TV. No. A 50-inch TV for my living room. That way I'd have a nice living room TV so I could build a living room set around it. Gojo said, bro, I'm leaving for now, but I promise I will join on my birthday. All right, Gojo, I hope you have a great day. I think you're going to bed now, if I'm correct, or getting ready for bed. So, Gojo, I hope to see you on your birthday. I hope you join on the live stream so I can tell you happy birthday on your actual birthday. But if not, happy early birthday. And I hope that you have a great birthday. Caleb said, do you still say 6-7 or did you leave it in 25? I think we are leaving that in 2025. But if we want to come up with a new meme ourselves, we can, by all means. How much is $1 in pounds? Because we use pounds where I live. Well, let's just say it's 200 pounds. You had 200 pounds. I have $200. You have 200 pounds. What would you do with 200 pounds? Crystal said hi. Yes, I'm gonna sleep. All right, Gojo. Good night. Sleep well. And then Crystal said hi again. Hi, Crystal. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. I do now have a new series out on the channel. It's called CarCast. And I started over here recently, which I do have an old CarCast. And if you want to just know a little bit about where I came from, you can start over with that CarCast series. But I do have a new CarCast series. So if you want to check out that and just listen to me talk for like 15, 20 minutes, by all means. I've been finding, literally I've just been finding stuff to talk about. It's not all interesting, but some of it I do believe is interesting to those who care. So it is there if you want to check it out. David Vickers said, is World War III coming? I don't know, nor do I care. If I get drafted into a war, it's fine, I'm a grown man. Has anyone been to Japan? I haven't, but I do know that you mentioned a while back that you might be moving to Japan, or are. You're a daywalker, Ginger. Maybe. You'll never know. Hey, Pappy Daddy. No winter there? You're so lucky, Playboy. We're drowning in snow here. Hey, look, just because it's not snowing right now, don't mean it won't be snowing later. Because last year in February was when we got our snow. But this year, it's January right now, and we haven't seen any really, for real cold weather. I think the coldest they got was like 40 something, and that was like right before Christmas. But it's been like in the 70s and 80s since. But the cold is definitely coming back. It definitely is. It does every year around late January, early February is when it happens, and we normally get snow when it gets cold. Well, not normally, but it might be 2 years in a row. Who abused their powers of mod? You! You know you did. Kristen said, I would buy a bike with her 200 pounds. Yeah, I already mentioned mine. I'd buy a TV. I need a TV for my living room. But a bike that's a decent buy. Points to Kristen. I'm going to just start giving out points. And I'm going to keep a tab of it somewhere. Kristen, you got points. You got 1 point for actually being a part of that conversation. Same, and I am drowned in snow. Hey, like it's fine to be drowned in snow. But the question is, if you had $200 free money and you weren't going to buy stupid stuff like candy, toys, the idea is that you're buying something logical, like a TV, a bicycle, or a mod for your car, or a controller for your console, something like that. What would you spend $200, 200 pounds, or whatever $200 in your currency? What would you buy with it? Caleb said I have to go soon. Not me. For me, it's 10 degrees Celsius. Ooh, that's cold. That's a little too cold for me. It's supposed to be AM, not and sorry. Hey, it's fine. You know, everybody miscalculates every. You got me. I am Donovan. I know you are. I know you are. I ain't crazy. I know who you are. People. So here's the thing. People tend to think that I don't remember who views my stuff and who don't. I remember most of y'all. I do remember most of you. Now, if you're like once every 3 months type of viewer, I'm not gonna remember you. But if you're like a regular occurrence on my channel type of person, I will remember you for as long as you show up. But if you stop showing up, I will forget you. You show up every day, I don't forget. So, all right, let's go to the next question because only one person's got points so far. Yes, I see your face. You're not a demon. No, I'm not. My channel is based off of my gamer tag, which I had set up when I was like 8 or 9 years old on my very first console. And the nickname originally, so Demon is my nickname, and I originally got it when I was 4 years old, which was a long time ago. So, yeah, it's in my profile. You were created in the image of God of I'm 9. Time to change it. Absolutely not. It's a staple on the channel, and it's not changing. It's also what my mascot is. So, not changing any of it. That's just how it is what it's going to stay as. Plus, I feel free. It's nice to have a staple. And he's not a mean demon. He's actually a slayer of demons. He just looks the part of a demon. Well, you can believe whatever you want. I'm not going to judge you. You don't get a nickname at 4 years old, you dope. I did. Because my very first sentence was to, not my first word, my very first sentence, which I said all the words together to make this sentence, was, Papa, do you want a beer? And after that point on, he nicknamed me Demon, and that's what it's been since I was 4 years old. And I'm 25 years old now, and that nickname has stuck with me for years. And no one ever let me down. Oh, yep. There's always that one guy who likes to get on here and talk dirty. You can be put in timeout. Yep, be nice, chat. Y'all listen to Crystal. She knows what she's doing. It is true. Very much true. And the man who gave me that nickname is no longer alive. So, yeah, I will wear that nickname very proudly. Unfortunately, he drank himself to death like a couple years after he gave me that nickname. So, yeah, I keep that nickname. And also, my uncle loved calling me that nickname, so. And unfortunately, he's not here either. He passed away, I think, in 21, along with several other family members I had. Nah, that's not how he was. He was a drunk and kind of an a-hole because he served in the military. So, yeah, it was kind of fitting for him to give me that nickname. Just because she's named Crystal doesn't mean she sees clearly. No, I'm just saying she's taken the job as moderator, which she is not, and running with it. And I'm not going to stop her. So if she's like, hey, y'all need to stop, I'm going to let her tell y'all to stop. So my grandfather passed away when I was 6. And my uncle passed away when I was 21. So no, they're both, neither one of them's okay, but they are both in a better place. Hopefully. You know, I am a religious person, and I do believe in heaven and hell. So I do, hope they're in a better place. And, later on down the road, when I eventually make it to the place that I can meet up with him again and see, family members and stuff like that. Krista said, my birthday is September 12th. Mine is September 14th. So yours is 2 days after mine. My son's birthday is September 18th. So there's a lot of Virgos in here apparently. I love your channel. Thank you. I try hard to keep the channel. I try to keep it vibrant and try and do something every day to gain subscribers. Whether I do or don't isn't a big deal, but I also try and gain watch time, which is a big thing. Gloria said, despite most people finding you unattractive, I want you to know that you'll be okay. Don't give up. I find you attractive. Are you circumcised? That's a private question, but yes, I am. But, that's a private question. But I'm glad you find me attractive, because I wouldn't care if you did or didn't. I'm just glad you do. Please shout out to my favorite Chinese streamer. Tell him if he joins the channel, I will give him a free shout out. Free. But he has to join my channel. Like, he just has to hop in chat and be like, hey, give me a shout out. And I will give him a shout out. Brother, you've told me that your birthday is March 15th on several occasions. No bad words. My mom said I can't say bad words until I am 14. I'm only 12. Hey, you're not far off. You got a couple years. I think my son will be the same way. But I think that starting rule will be you can only say those words when you're in the presence of me or your mother. You can't say them online, and you can't say them at school, but when you're around us, you can say it freely. He has Down syndrome, I think. Hard to tell with Chinese. You never know. Can you please give me a shout out? Yeah, Yoga. Have you subscribed? If any of you have subscribed, you get a free shout out. And now the reason for that is you did something free for me by subscribing. You subscribed, therefore you get a free shout out. I've done that since day one with my channel. So if you've subscribed, tell me in the chat you subscribed and you get a free shout out. It's fair, right? You did something free for me. I'm doing something free for you. Work canceled with pay. Ooh, that'd be nice. 2 years, then you can say bad words. Yeah. I'm going to be 10. My mom said I'm going to have double digits. Yep. Y'all go check out at Crystal Bizak34. That is at KRYSTLBIZAK 34. Y'all go check her out. Thank you so much for subscribing. If anyone else is subscribed and want a shout out, let me know. Log-T7Z said, oh my god, hi. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. Well, I think your 6-year-old little brother is probably too young to know anything about my channel. I think there is an age limit to YouTube and who can view it. My channel is supposed to be for people who are older than like 17 or 16 or 17. But, I understand that YouTube also lets kids with their parents' phone on YouTube and they watch my streams. So I still have to watch my language and stuff like that. But just so you all know, outside of this live stream, when I do my Fortnite streams, those are definitely not for kids because I be cussing like a sailor. Do you like PFP? Is second Gorillas. I have never heard of PFP. Hope I'm not saying anything offensive and you're not lying to me, but no, I haven't heard of them. I have heard of Gorillas, but no, I have not. The games I let him play are Tom Friends 2 and Going Balls. Cool. You look like Nathan from Unspeakable. Everyone says that, and I have never heard of Unspeakable before. I guess I've got to look up now what unspeakable is. Because, like, literally every day I'm being told I look like Ethan or someone from Unspeakable. Is this like a little kids show? Because it's mostly like the younger guys on the channel who say that. I've never heard of an Unspeakable before. Like, literally never. And now I'm like being forced to look it up because like I've never heard of it. That means profile picture? Yes. There are 3: Gabe, James, and Nathan. Well, I've never heard of any of these guys, so after this stream, I will definitely be looking them up. Oh boy. You know, once I unlock the donations, the super chats, and the membership, the channel is probably going to change drastically, and probably a good kind of change. Probably not a bad change. Because, like, I don't want to have, like, a really bad change, and then no one be interested in watching the channel no more. Like, I'm probably still going to read every comment and talk to you guys, but, you know, it'll probably change to where there will be loud noises, of which I always hear. There will be probably meme noises will probably be what sell or what people donate the most, and what would want to be the sounds of which, you know, they're donating money to. But it'll be different. You look like if Gabe and Unspeakable had a child. Well, I don't know who either of them people are, so I'll look them up afterwards. So I get the reference. They are so funny. Well, I hope so. I'm a funny person. Well, I try to be anyway. I try to be a funny person. And I kind of hope you guys find me funny. Oh, wow, y'all are... There exists a striking imbalance between the rhetorical finality of your claims and the provisional undeveloped reasoning from which they abstainably emerge. That makes zero sense. Eric said, "What's up? What's up, brother? Welcome to the live stream." I'm having a great time talking to you guys. You guys are great. I haven't had this much interaction in about 2 weeks because I've been on nights. I've been doing night streams, so I've had a lot of interaction this stream. So thank you guys for interacting. Trust in Jesus or go to hell. I already do. So I love your eyes. Thank you. I think it's being enhanced by YouTube right now. My eyes are actually blue, but I think between the sun right here and, you know, my phone, it's probably green. I can't tell. Well, my eyes are actually blue, and so are my son's. My son's actually got a deeper blue eye than I do, which is crazy. His eyes are like hypnotizing to look like. So he says, it means the position you articulate would benefit considerably from exposure and contradiction where it's structurally capable of I'm tired, it's hard to read. Where it's structurally capable of accommodating it. Nope, you still got me lost. I'm sorry. Why do you look like Gabe from Unspeakable? I don't know. I don't get the reference. I haven't looked them up yet. Coach Stark says, I'm black, I'm gay, I'm here to save the day. Well, someone has to save the day, and I guess that's you. So thank you. Do you like Beavis and Butthead? I haven't watched them in years. But I literally last night saw a Saturday Night Live, uh, an SNL skit where they had actors dress up as Beavis and Butthead. It was pretty funny. But no, I haven't seen Beavis and Butthead in years. But yes, I do like them. I got coffee. It's good. I just know all of y'all want to drink some coffee right now. But you can't, because you can't have none of my coffee. Unless you pay for it. I'm gonna be like Jacksepticeye and make a coffee. I'm gonna make my own coffee. It looks like you have one eyebrow. Well, I am a ginger, so like my eyebrows are blonde. Along with my eyelashes. My eyelashes are blonde too. But they're like really long. I've been told several times by people in my family I have luscious eyebrows, which is crazy. I just realized that coffee is really making my teeth yellow. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to stop smiling. Can I use my tongue to wipe it off? No, I can't. It's getting worse. The coffee is making my teeth worse. Give me that mirror. Where you going? Go home back to bed. You want to see me honk my horn? Can I see it? Like, look. El hornio no workio. I probably shouldn't have said that like that, but I don't care. So I have my battery unplugged, so my horn don't work. Nor does any electronics in the car. 300 fine. Are you saying I'm fine times 300? Because I know. So I did a short the other day with Billie Eilish, her Ocean Eyes music song, and all I did was go like this, and I had a lot of haters about that. They were like, you should never do this again. If you don't, we're gonna restrict your YouTube short usage. And I was like, I don't care. I liked it. I thought it was funny. I'll probably do it again. I'm probably gonna like figure out a different facial expression and do it. I'll send 100 if you can make me laugh. I could try, but there's no guarantee that you did laugh. So I would probably never see that $100. So, new profile. Timmy Tough Knuckles. Oh, you mean new profile picture. Why is it just a black abyss? That's kind of creepy, big dude. I'd call you big dog, but you ain't big yet. You're just a big dude. 100. There you go. Oh, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. I swear. Dude, I love your profile. That's crazy. You're awesome on Amazon Finds. I love your profile name. That's great. He said, I can fix you. Heart. Explain, because I want to know how you can fix this. There's a lot of this that needs fixing, so how are you going to fix it? He's going to tell me to get some whitening strips, and like, my teeth are white normally, but the coffee is like making my teeth yellow. I should have thought about that before I was like, oh yeah, coffee on a live stream, that'd be good. What I should have done was chug my coffee, brush my teeth, then come do a live stream. Because then I ain't sitting here like, oh, you don't brush your teeth, you're nasty. Cheese? How is cheese going to save me? My profile picture is Northern Lights. Well, I can't click on it to zoom in, so I couldn't tell you that it was Northern Lights. Have you guys seen the newest Peanuts movie? I can't remember what it's called. But the newest Peanuts movie is actually pretty good. It's actually the Northern. I mean, I'd hope the Northern Lights are the Northern. And that's kind of what they entail, right? They're Northern Lights. Right? Why does my uncle put Vaseline on his fist and force it inside of me? I think that's a question you should ask your psychiatrist. The Galactic Federation of Worlds is real. I believe you. Correct, it is real. You ever smoke and think we're all here because our daddy busted in our mamas? I knew the science of that long before I ever did anything like that, and no, I didn't smoke to know it. They are real. My mom and dad had seen it. I'm glad someone's seen it. It feels good. What does? Having a fish shove it up to you? Shove it up to you. Yeah, I'm going to shove it up you with a fist. Because that makes entirely a lot of sense. What it is I'm going on 4 hours of sleep. And I've been up for, what time is it? 7:43, so over 20 hours now. No, we all know it, but you have thought about it? Maybe I have, I don't know. Ooh, I hope not. It's jokes. In depth, how many plays made you do you think? I don't know. I don't even know if I've done one play. I wasn't really big into the acting thing in school, so I don't know how many plays I've done. Bye, I'm going to sleep. I will see you next live. Well, thank you, Crystal. I'm glad you'll show up for the next live. But good night, and I hope you sleep well. Maybe you'll be up later and you can watch me play a little Fortnite. Just beware, there's a lot of cussing in my Fortnite streams because I am a really competitive player, and when I do not compete well, I do not talk well, and I get really angry and get really loud. So, yeah, there is that. Well, thank you for watching. Good night, Crystal. I hope you join back later. Who's going to step up to the plate now and be the sweetest person in the chat? Because I think she's winning by a long shot. Qualifications are being sweet. That's how you become the sweetest person in chat. Which I think me, maybe tomorrow. You going to be the sweetest person in chat tomorrow? So what does that mean? You're going to be the meanest person in chat today? Wait, who are you talking about? I don't know. At this point, I don't know. The lack of sleep is real, guys. The lack of sleep is real. It has got me whooped. But, I mean, I've got to stay up. Well, I could technically go to bed now and just have my wife wake me up when she gets up and force myself to stay up the rest of the day at that point, because I got to swap back to day shift. It's getting windy. It's getting windy. Y'all like Wendy's? Because I don't. I don't like Wendy's at all. Their food, alright, so that it's not. I like their food. It's just every time I've gone to Wendy's, especially where I live, I've only had bad experiences. Like, I went one time and got food poisoning because they did not cook my food proper. The second time I went, I got everything I ordered was completely wrong. Went back inside, and because the receipt said what I had, they were like, "No, this is right," and they didn't even investigate the food. They're just like, this is right. We're not looking inside the bag. That's against policy. I'm like, this isn't what I ordered. So like I completely am not like with Wendy's. Well, if I'm gonna pay them money, they could at least give me what I ordered. You know, like I am the customer, you should respect me more. And like if I order something, I should get it, right? Like I'm paying money for this. I should get what I ordered at least. But I didn't, which was really mean. Brain whizzle. All right, Caleb, I'll talk to you later. Hope you enjoyed the little bit of the stream you were part of. Because I'm probably only going to stream for like 20 more minutes and then probably going to brush my teeth and go to bed. I am losing brain cells from this. From what? Look, if you don't like the stream, you ain't got to be a part of it. I worked at Arby's and McDonald's, not fun jobs. I would agree with that statement. I don't agree that, or I do agree that they're not fun jobs, but I do think that, like, if you see the order, at least as the bagger, you should at least try your best to make all of it good and, like, keep up with what you have and don't have. Because, like, if you stop that, you've basically just become bad at your job. And the goal of doing a job is to be the best at it. Or maybe not the best, but to be good at it at least. Set a goal for yourself and try to be your best. It's what I do normally, and I've gotten several raises, and now I work a job where I make $25 an hour. Making big money, I'm balling. Well, you know you're fine, Timmy. McDonald's is your job. You loved it. You made the special sauce. He said sauce, but I think he meant sauce. I work for Michelin, so I make tires for a living. And I get a tire thing every so often, and like I haven't used it yet because like I only get so much money. And it resets like once every 5 years. So like, yeah, I can potentially get a completely free set of tires. But those tires are going to be cheap because Michelin's cheap. It's like, yeah, we're a multi-billion-dollar company. But you only get a few pennies. We're going to show our appreciation by throwing chump change at you. Meanwhile, other companies are like, we're going to give you a whole vacation to Hawaii. Must be nice. Imparted on the patties. I was a good employee and nice to people, but some customers though. Hey, look, I get that. I try to never be that customer, but you know, at some point, like let's say I'm at a dine-in restaurant. The only way I get to that point is if I ordered something and it's been an hour and a half and I've reminded you 3 times that I haven't gotten my order, I'm going to be a little upset because I am paying money to eat here and I haven't got my food. James Hunts threw a thumb. Mr. Chill said, hey, what's your name on Roblox? I don't even know at this point because I don't even play Roblox anymore at this point. I might play occasionally, but it probably won't be games that I play with other people. I'll probably just start playing on private servers by myself. That's probably what it's going to come down to. Unless it's a game where you have to play with others, I'm probably just going to play by myself, honestly. My grandpa is addicted to Viagra. No one is taking it harder than grandma. I'm not surprised by that one. I get you. Wish I made you your food, my guy. I wouldn't have let you down. Huh. Hey, I bet you wouldn't have either. I probably would have gave you a nice tip too. Like a really nice tip. Because it's not like I give bad tips. Like I actually give like really good tips. I would give you like 30K or more, but never mind. Uh, all right. So the reason I like playing on private servers is because when you play on public servers with people on Roblox, everyone likes to crowd you and swarm you just because they recognize your name as a streamer and they try and give you all their stuff. And it's just like, no, I want to play the game myself. I don't want to cheat it. Lisa said, hi. Cram said, I've never got a tip in my life. LOL. Hey, you will one day, buddy. Here's your tip. Get out of fast food. Get a job outside of fast food. It'll change your life. It'll be better on your life. You won't be stressed and you'll actually probably be happier. And you'll probably make more money. Hey fella, what you doing? This is a community live stream in which I spend my hour talking to you guys. That's what I do. Lisa said Forsaken. What is Forsaken? Explain. Give detail. Because if something's Forsaken, I would like to know. Because maybe I'm interested in Forsaken things. Yeah, it used to be a welder, but certification is expensive to get. There's other jobs out there that don't require a certification or even the fact that you need a GED to make good money. But it is a great start to making more money. All you have to do is stay with this company that you don't really like for 2 or 3 years, and then you can find a better job. And because you stayed at that job for 2 or 3 years, they will hire you on because they see that you've invested time into something and had a decent time there. Like you weren't ever late, you did your job the way you were supposed to. It's like a resume. Working somewhere for like 3 or 4 years is a resume. Or that should be on your resume. But what also has to be on your resume is if you're fired and why. Not every company is going to agree that, oh, I was fired because I was late because I had a flat tire. Some companies are going to be okay with that. Some companies are like, well, you didn't try hard enough to make it work. You're fired. What's your thoughts on that stupid lady in Minnesota getting lit up by ice? I don't know anything about that, so I will not comment on it. Do you have a VR? I wish. Probably will get one day. If enough of you want to see me do VR content, I will probably take the super chats and donations when we unlock them and save up for VR and do VR content for the channel. But that's only if enough people want to see it. Like, I'm not going to just make VR content for the channel if people don't want to see it. Like, there's no point in investing in stuff that people don't want to see, right? Nice shirt, bro. Are you into men? No, I'm not. I wish to that I have a VR. Cool. Have you ever danced with me, the devil, in the pale moonlight? Nope. Not that I'm aware of. As my uncle always says, you ain't a man till you've been with a man. Well, that's a really dumb saying, and you should probably not talk to your uncle anymore. Because I am a man. I take care of a little man. That is my son. And I love him dearly. And that's another reason why I'm like constantly telling everyone who's subscribed on the channel, if you know where I live, not to show up to my house. Because I value my privacy and I am very protective over my kid. And I don't want to have to meet you at the door with a gun, but if you just show up to my house and I don't know who you are, you're probably going to be met with a gun. But with that being said, I also am protected by the King Castle's law. So if you attack me, you're definitely getting shot. Now, if we're out in public, I will not have a gun. And I am more willing to have you come up, embrace me, ask for pictures, stuff like that. And that's the reason. The reason for that is because I'm already out in public. I'm expecting publicity. So if you ever see me out in public and you want a picture, by all means, come take a picture with me. I'm lost. What the hell going on here? I'm lost too now. What's your favorite sandwich? Ooh, I'd have to say the meatball sub from Subway. That's my favorite sandwich. What's your address? Not giving that away. Like, ever. Wait, so you're not into men anymore? Hey, buddy, guess what? Never was. Honey ham and turkey with pepper jack, champ. Ooh. They don't sound bad. I would try that. Didn't we match on Grindr? I don't think so. I don't even know what Grindr is. Okay, sorry. I thought you were inviting us over. No. Unless you want to be shot, then we can talk about it later. You know. Chink. Shot. Shot with a camera. Plaster your face all over the internet and be like, hey, look who tried to break into my house today. This guy's a real genius. Peg me? Good luck. When something touches that door, it closes up tighter than Fort Knox. You ain't getting us out of that hole. I do have a doorbell. This is the first time I've ever lived anywhere with a doorbell. And it's annoying. Because like I have a doorbell. And people will just slam the door. I'm talking about like boom, 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 boom. As loud as they possibly can. It's not like knock, knock, knock. They slam it. GER. I'm not a loon. Well, I didn't say you were. Danny! What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you in a while. He said subscribe. Y'all better listen to him. He'll meet you at your door with baby oil. Puffy mod the chat. Oh, he getting him. Get him, Diddy. Get him. I don't know if y'all can see his profile picture or not, but he's got a picture of Diddy. That's why I said he'll show up at your door with baby oil. You better watch him. He'll get y'all. This dude took a screenshot of me talking and changed. Wow. Okay. Problem with doorbells, if we don't hear it, then we don't know if it works. So safer to ring. We got him. Hey. Thank you, Diddy. Knock. Hey, look, I get it, but you can at least try the doorbell. Mine definitely works, and it's loud. Definitely loud enough for me to hear it over my game. I did test my doorbell. I test it every day because I like to mess with my dogs. Because I'll be standing at the front door, ding-a-ling-ling-ling, and the dogs go, Arr! It's funny. And it's a good time for the dogs because they scramble all over the door because the doorbell is in our hallway. So they're looking at me ringing the doorbell, which of where they know that's where it's being pressed. So they'll see me ringing the doorbell, but hear it out of their ears coming from an entire different direction. And it confuses them. And so they're like, huh? Doorbell? I see you ringing the doorbell, but the doorbell's coming from over here. And they start scrambling around the house like crazy. How many street fights have you been in? One. And I lost. Because my stepfather decided he was going to lay on me. Because I was beating him so badly, the only way he could beat me was by laying on me. And even then, I didn't give up. I just double tapped the screen using my tip to give a like. Well, thank you. Tell your tip I said thank you. I can test other people's. Do it. 3 champ, lost all of them. Hey, look. Not all of us are fighters. And sometimes even fighters lose fights. It's just how it is. The fact is that you didn't give up and you kept trying and kept losing. Eventually, you'll lose until you win. You like my PFP? No, I don't like that. That's kind of creepy. But I guess it's fine. It just promotes me. You should put a demon on it somewhere. I don't care. Promote me all you want. Go show me off to your buddies. Like, go subscribe to this guy. That's very honest of you. Like your style. Hey, it's fun. Timmy, you are a very young guy. And I'm just going to say this. If you show up to my house and touch my wife, just know there will be nowhere you could hide from me. That's what my Glock is for. Exactly. You'll be introduced to my gun very quickly if you just show up to my house and try and touch my wife. And I'm not talking about a real gun. You're a young dude, so I'll introduce you to these guns. All right, Gojo. Good night, brother. Hope you sleep good. I want to sleep. Hey, if you just do this magical thing with your phone called just turning it off, you'll go to sleep. Who's watching you from behind? Yeah, it's just my neighbor. It's crazy neighbor Phil. You want to know his middle name is? Her. You want to know his last name is? But. Now, if you put all those together, what do you got? I did not show up to your house. I'm just saying, if you do, but I can't sleep, that's fine. All you gotta do, turn off your phone, lay there, eyes closed, and let yourself relax, and you'll fall asleep. I almost fell asleep just doing that right there. Night later. Night. Night. I once beat up a autism dude once who was nonverbal dude. I felt good that day. Well, that's messed up. I just wanted to hide that one. What the hell? Huh? Is you have enough money? I wish. Nighty night. Yep. Good night. Alright, so I hate to do this to you guys because I'm actually enjoying having this conversation with you guys. You guys have been great in this live stream. This is the most community stream. This is the most community interaction I've had in a live stream in about 2 weeks. Mostly because I was on night shift and everyone's day shift right now. Everyone's like you guys, you're up in the morning. We're going to bed right now, so that's where all the interaction is. And it is what it is. So I'm gonna go to bed because I gotta get back ready for day shift, and I do need a couple hours to Z's to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you have not, please subscribe. Turn on the bell because I do these streams every day. That's a guarantee, not a promise. I also post shorts. I play Fortnite. I play all kinds of games. You guys can look forward to those. I have a new CarCast series I'm doing right now. So feel free to watch those, like them, and share them. So thank you guys for joining. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being a part of the stream. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you go tell all your friends and family to subscribe to the channel. Let's see how quickly we can hit 2K. Just don't do it while I'm asleep. I want to be awake when we hit 2K. Just give me a couple hours and then go tell all your buddies to click the subscribe button. So with that being said, thank you guys for showing up. I love you guys. Peace out. I'm going to wait till it hits 1 hour. It's going to hit an hour right